okay, we really need to like get this done or we're going to get humiliated and blah, blah, blah. And now you have this newer version of Z10, which is also good at the map as well as being good in team fights. I think Back to the Game was the catalyst for a lot of strategic development in Ultra Liga, because if you weren't able to abuse their multi-lane freezes, then you weren't that good of a strategic team in the modern style. So I relate them to G2 Arctic over in Spain, who had a similar function. That TF last pick was picked a lot before, really good here, into the Lucian, into the Gnar, arguably into the Kai'Sa, but once that thing gets rapid fire cannon, nothing on Z10 can really move.
It's so long range.
Yeah, I mean, for Back to the Game, they're in the best position to do so. Here is the dive. They're going to go for it anyway. They don't care if you're over half HP. You're not getting these minions.
Ooh. Melonic, though, fast with the flash. He's going to be chased down by the ghost. The flip back is there. Melonic is dead. And as you said, the dive comes through. The aggressive plays set up by Back to the Game from level 1 are successful.
Yeah. And in a very interesting and unique manner. Brand? Look at the minimap. Brand interrupted them.
But
he's on him!
That should be successful.
Nautilus
as well. Cozy in trouble.
They're going to trade!
They're going to pick up 2. The brand does go down, but worth. Zero Tenacity back on the map.
Yep, and Cozy still doesn't necessarily need that teleport. Yes, there's a huge set of waves moving towards tower, but it's going to be delayed by the next set of minion. W doesn't know if Brand is hovering over there, no, because all they know right now is Brand is not hovering top. Reasonably, Brand's not hovering bot. So from Tristana's perspective, very paranoid.
With the plays around the Lucian, there is no getting away from the Rel. Flash for flash.
And it does look like they're ready for round 2 now. You had your chance to press B, buddy. I think it's gone. Sasuke's just running him down.
To press B here. Melodic trying to get away, but it's just too difficult. Cozy with the TP as well. Definitely
players, so they're better able to do so when the game becomes more chaotic.
We talk about the top lane play. It's happening again, Veteran. Melodic in a bit of trouble, but it's going to get a bit of support from Rueda, but misses the stun. The damage will go down. They will get 1 for 1 minimum here. Maybe even 1 for 0. Maybe even 2 for 0, Veteran. Gashakshu is going to be backed up into the corner, but Sisyph is here. It's now not looking too good for 010. They are going to be losing members 2 for 1 in favor of Back to the Game.
Yep, so this is what Back to the Game want the game to be all about. They want it to be about this topside priority over and over again, and they won, for sure, their Tristan to be 2-0 and want that Lucian to be behind. This big purple objective here is going to be a very good pickup for Back to the Game. Okay, they are worried. There you go.
They are, but they're worried a bit late here. It's going to be coming in for the TP. Melonic is going to be able to get a slam against the wall, and they will be able to pick up Cozy, but a little bit late. I feel like
a little bit late. Yep, heist successful, but Melonic now 3 for 3, all right? When the power came back on his house, they have to. There's no way around it because you have 5-6 scrubs and you're on your max grouping already. So there's no configuration that the enemy has possible except for recalling and matching. Cozy on Kofta.
It's another Twisted Fate angle. I feel like Kofta is in big trouble here. Goes for Kid, gets the kill! Oh, and Cozy goes down! The 1 for 1 in the end. Now, Dragon has spawned, and I feel like neither team really cared about it at the start, but 010 are going to take themselves
right next to him. If that wasn't the case, he was going to get all-in by Harpoon. And Z10, they know Trist has gone on recall. They see TF on bot side. Their Gnar has a TP. They've decided this is a good time to try to bait them in. We talked about T1. This is the classic T1 Baron play. Z10 going for it. Wow.
It's going to have been a problem that Back to the Game would not have been able to avoid, but the Baron now is going to be started by them. They're going to go for this play, but again, fast rotation from Z10 to try and get over here.
Yeah, Lucian does have teleport. They burned Lucian's teleport successfully with this. Do they have the time to do it? Akoda's giving his life for the Baron.
They take it. They will take the Rel, but here comes the Storm. Can they get into range?
Oh my god, no!
Harpoon with enough damage. Run! Another kill. But Back to the Game, able to keep 3 alive, 5k actually. And they took the next dragon, right? So they took another dragon from Zero Tenacity. They've kept them at bay. They've still held out that opportunity for a forced team fight. And they are slowly just whittling down Z10. But there is that thought growing for me. Z10, they might be getting closer and closer to finding that one fight that they need. And as you said, it is that patience game. It is that kind of slow
he dodged!
Exhausting. And Erdno not going to be able to get on to Sisyph there. Will be falling themselves. And now Melonic in big trouble. This could be the moment that they were waiting for. It's Z10 the break first. The stun lands. Melonic will finally fall. And that is 2 kills secured, which means more towers.
Never a 1v1. The double globals coming in really hard and fast from the Talia. Same parity of Melanic there as well. So really good target session by Back to the Game. Finally, Z10 got too tired. They needed that immediate input. They went for it.
Steal! He's got it! Blue Razor has stolen the Baron and got a lot of damage onto Cozy as well. Will not be able to pick up the Twisted Fate as of yet, but
you got from finally getting the dividend from your map state on bot lane. Imagine the elation, then immediately on that Baron.
Oh, and it's all falling apart. Ziv's going to go down as well. This might be exactly what you talked about, Veteran. They were so strong for so long.
And did to those 5 very comfortable members who thought they had that game at the Baron. That has been an absolute
going further. Recorder going in. They do pick up the Lucian immediately, but are they going to be able to get out? No, not able to land the ultimate. Great flashes across the board, but is it enough? Shaxu and Kosi super low. Harpoon now able to free hit through the front line. Recorder going to go down, and Z10, they are all the way back into this game, Veteran.
Oh my god, now is the point where as a player in the game you can start to see the loss coming.
Back to what was working to get back onto the game plan, but at the moment Z10 are taking every single piece of ground given to them inch by inch, meter by meter. They are slowly walking down back to the game, and I think a couple of team fights, Veteran, it might be all over. We're seeing it. Back to the game.
It's a 5v5!
Getting a little bit early, and how we go. Team fight here. Recorder going to be going down. The culling comes through. It's a 1-for-1 so far. Lothan taking a lot of damage though in the backline, and here we go. Going backline, Harpoon in the bits. We'll be able to pick up another. Civic trying to survive, but Melonic is on the chase. Will be pushed back. Not going to get the kill just yet.
Since that soul's been taken. Good news is that the soul doesn't really change that much. It's more about the way the map is right now off of the initial team fight. Back to the game, they didn't want to team fight Z10 before. They don't want to team fight them now. And their way to not team fight them is to be ahead on the map, unfortunately.
Oh, Sisyph in big trouble. Melonic swoops in. Harpoon with the kill. Tristana down. Member down. 4 versus 5. Baron spawned. It's not looking good.
No, I mean, how much do you really have to consider? How much do you really have to think in the moment to just press on everything and delete?
With the double stun, they're against the wall. Their backs are down. Shaxu is going to finally fall. That's the second. This is going to be the third and fourth. Lothan goes down. Ace. They walk to the base. The wave is there, Veteran, and Z10 have overcome the adversity.
Back to the game, they had the strategy. Multiple different generations of League of Legends macro thinking came in and was annihilated. Because like you said, J-Will, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face. The final play coming from Melanic, that Back to the Game has spent so much time trying to push back in. If it's Yorick, shout outs to my boy Kerberos. There's the Quinn that we were alluding to. There's my baby! Do it! It's so good here at Sunreal. It's so unbelievably strong here. I hate you so much. I hate you so much. They cock teased me, you know? They literally hovered. Dude, but I'm looking at the main draft. I'm not even at that point of talking about those picks. They fucking know. They know what I'm gonna say. You've watched this guy, I'm telling you, this guy watches every competitive game. This guy knows how I think. Finds that really big hook. But without that, we're looking at a relatively... Wow. I think he just went in, though. And he got headbutted in. This is why you don't do it anymore.
Oh, no. Though. The Ignite ticking over. Hello? In big trouble here.
Oh, no.
Doesn't have flash, and it should just be one more auto hop. There flash forward.
Click the link there. Now we're back. Hopefully I didn't just go over any of the sponsors we have, and wow.
And we're back in an awful situation for Melonic.
They don't normally get advantages playing this way. They haven't gotten an advantage yet, should be clear. But we would expect them to be on the back foot strategically, based on how they normally play. This rotation by Alistair could be big, by the way.
The knock-up going on to Sisyph in big trouble. Will be taken. Odot does get the kill, which is
back
maybe
to
not
the game conundrum, similar to, say, Austrian Force Wilhelben in Prime League, who also have this issue.
Oh no. This is a very, very tough dive. Cozy's going to go down immediately. Getting sniped out there. We'll just be able to sidestep away.
End of a potential dive attempt. Maokai on the Grub's top side, though. He's like, maybe we can trade really, really hard here, but Lucian Brand, they're moving him from midsection. They're going to try and make the play really fast on top. It looks like Harpoon goes on Lothan!
It's done, man. It's done. Lothan tried to bait it out with the barrier, but it's just not going to be enough. The Misfortune too strong, and now we have the Grubs play as well. The solo kill with Melodic, and now Shaxu is in a really awful situation. Kofta going to be moving up, trying to get one back, will not be able to secure it. The double flashes forward. Z10 smell the blood, and they are going to take another kill.
Going into their plan for this game, and it's still continuing now. Game 1 doesn't finish when Game 1 ends. However you are feeling at the end of that is going to carry through into your next game. All my fellow solo queue tilters know this better than anybody. It's something League of Legends does adequately prepare you for. Nakoda giving an apt demonstration of it now, getting caught out. Kofta, though, he's feeling it. Harpoon, he's feeling it. Right? These guys, they ended Game 1 on a high. They ended Game 1 confident. They know that they are somewhat invincible. And look, man, they're still going. This is still the collapse of back to the game from Game 1 going into Game 2. And honestly, mate,
Dragon, I believe they should be able to secure the objective, but can they get out alive with it is the big question for me, because the spot lane is quite dangerous, and although back to the game do have the advantage here, their hook will land onto Harpoon, but a bit of damage is going to go back, as right now Harpoon actually in quite a lot of damage. Lothan will be going down, but is it going to be all good for back to the game? Here comes the jungler. The damage is starting to spread. Lothan still able to drop so much. Will fall, and Blue Razor is here to clean up. One more bit of damage onto Shazku will do it, and the brand walks him down for a triple. I think I play MF. I would say, yeah, PTA is probably my favorite. I do think that the burst damage that you can get out of it is quite a lot. I guess there's an argument that you could maybe run something crazy like Electrocute. I don't know if that's even that crazy, but what is crazy is Melodic is just absolutely wiping both of these solo laners. It's going to finally be stunned up, but
I am mega cringe. So what I like to do is I like to run hang on a sec.
Blue Razor could be in trouble here.
He's going to finally go. There you go. Lothan. Run him down.
Lothan
run him down.
Get aggressive onto Harpoon. Harpoon able to dish out quite a bit of damage. As she said, they are running them down, but I don't know if this is actually going to work out. The flash on the Q. The missing shot doesn't land, but the barrier is going to give them a bit more time. And Lothan just
maybe you could do Samira. But when do we see ADC be picked? It's generally first second rotation, because the big counter picks are on top lane, are on mid lane. Oh wow, they are gonna die.
Back to the game. No, they're not. Trouble. They aren't gonna die just yet, but it may be coming soon. And either way, they have given up a lot of pressure towards Baron, which I think Z10 could do very, very fast. Oh,
I know they're ahead.
Opening up as they did force Lothan to go back to base. Dakota didn't need to due to Warmog's passive, as we talked about. But here we go. Another play, another potential kill. Shaxu in big trouble. The hook, though, stopping the culling is massive. And Kofta now in a really tough position. But the bullet time over the top is able to force back to the game once again. And the Baron will continue. 3,000, but the TP's coming in. Cozy trying to make a big difference here. Lothan jumping in forward, getting aggressive with it. Odot able to hold a little bit of space for the team. But now they're pinned in to the Baron pit. Lothan taking shots. Fish in a barrel is the thought.
Your moment, Lothan!
2 versus 1, trying to get aggressive.
Oh my god!
But it's not going to be enough. Lothan still firing across this fight, but look at the Renekton. The Renekton is massive, will finally fall down, and Lothan, the hero for this team. Into the top side, going for the 5-man push. As right now, the Mundo in big trouble, going to have to flash away. Akoda going to buy a little bit of time, a little bit of space. Will not. In comes
Lothan!
Lothan with massive damage onto Kofta will remove him from the fight, and now they're looking for time. The stun lands, but he's able to get away from it. He's bought time. Malonic is going to be taken down, and back to the game. They're looking lively, veteran. They're looking dangerous, and they're on the hunt. They're looking for more, but can they find it right now through the teleporter? They've sent the ADC, they've sent the jungler. They're trying to pin in Zero Tenacity, and they should be able to do it. Blue Razor going to be able to get the stun onto Koza, but it's not enough. They will be taken down, and back to the game are finding their footing.
For that point, he's still bleeding, almost flame horizon by Kofta. Man, I've shouted out a lot. He spent the first parts of that fight getting the tier 1 down on bot. TP then made the big cleanup of the damage that was already done, but now he himself is a monster in his own way once he finishes that LDR. Sky's the limit fight happening.
TP goes through. Take down Harpoon immediately. The damage is just too much to contend with. This now in a bit of trouble, but will be kept alive. Melodic hooked away, and now Lothan, the one that they're going for, but the knock away doesn't manage to keep him in range, and Odot has maybe actually kept the Ezreal alive. Also, since the last dragon was taken, and it does now look like the trade might be initiated here. Dragon for the Baron. The dragon is taken, and now a fight in the mid lane. It's going to take a long time, though. Cozy is taking a lot of damage, but will still be able to stay alive for a bit longer.
He's dead. Mid lane there, but for that mid lane, it was a Drake trade, not a soul trade for a Baron trade by back to the game. But look at the next one on bot side. He may actually get a tier 3 off of this.
He does get a tier 3, but he might die for it. As if able to do a lot of damage. Melodic not able to survive. Will fall down. The minds are back to the game. I feel like they are able to pull this one off once again, although Pix could be their downfall. A quarter in big trouble here, taking a lot of damage, will fall down. And that is again another stumbling block. The
typical things Yamato's Def likes to go on about and play solo queue, which is like all of his teammates, the enemy team, every champion in the game, the balanced team, basically anything to do with League. Why does this guy play League? He hates it.
Right now, Cozy is in big trouble. Actually, bullet time over the top, but is absorbing it. So much damage just pumped into the window. Will finally kill him, and a quarter now taking a bit of a brunt of that as well. Shansu also the flank,
which is actually thoroughly useless.
The flank on this fight, though, Melonic is very far behind.
Oh my god, they've got it. They've got it.
Going to be hit.
They snuck it.
They've already taken the dragon. They've already managed to get the Hextech Soul, and now
they win. No,
the fight is going all their way.
They win.
Go, not able to get into the fight at all, and now able to start moving forward into the bullet time. They do go. They walk around. They repath the culling, also coming across. Now ready to go once again. Harpoon immediately removed from the game, and back to the game. Have come from a long way behind to take this pressure from Z10.
Yep, that's why they call them back to the game. That's the game that they show up in.
Right now, back to the game. Should be able to clean this one up, Veteran. I don't really see a way in which Z10 can hold off here. The two members down, the rest of them, they're not even going to be able to cope through Cozy, to be honest. And here comes the big knock-up, but it may not make a difference. The Lucian on the side, trying to get the pressure down, but will just finally fall. A couple more members will be whittled away, and that will be the game. Back to the game is here to play 1-1. We've got
the Kaiser counter pick to come through. They've gone on it. This is going to be low for Fnatic's peak. The Ornn comes out, not a Quinn counter pick, not an action counter pick, not the usual one. Z10. It's a clutch game, a clutch moment. It's all about the team fights for them. All about those 5-on-5 scenarios where they know their experience might just outstrip back to the game. But yes, it's flashless. That's what's going to mean Sisyph can definitely get away from Koff there like that.
He
doesn't dodge!
Sniped from Blue Azor, but in the bot lane there is a lot of fighting as well. Lothar moving forward, will be able to pick up the first kill in the bot lane. Adurk going to go down, and Harpoon not able to respond. Oh, right, okay, yeah.
Should have just slammed it on. Oh, there's the goal lead.
Okay, it's a 1-for-1. He's going to be able to get the trade. It's 1-for-1. Cozy though with the aggressive play.
Stuff by Z10, but it's opened up 6 scrubs for back to the game. Aren't colliding with knowledge once again. This is a reaction Z10 would do, given how they normally like to comfortably play, and you can play around that now as back to the game.
All out being utilized, and a lot of damage from Cozy. Here comes the Ornhorn though, and Blue Azor is in the top side. That's a lot of damage traded back by the brand. Cozy will finally fall down. Yeah, and they are going up to this, but it is 5 versus 4, so I feel like Z10 are just essentially watching back to the game do this, because there's no TP for Melonic.
He's on
to bring them in, and the quarter is able to get aggressive. He pips back the brand, and I don't really know why Z10 were even there.
The game would be heavily favored in the fight, but it looks like Sisyph, he's just going to group up anyway. He's very confident that even if Kofta joins, they're burning Kofta's TP with this. Yep, they've burned Kofta's TP. That could be really big for the next set of rotations. Talia moving back on the Herald. He feels like the job is done. Using the Herald to burn that TP makes the next setup really good. Melonic needs to be careful.
Melonic going to get caught out. Ornhorn already utilized.
Oh my god, he's alive. But they've already taken that. TENACITY were on 3 Drakes and were able to threaten that soul. Sisyph moving straight on towards Melonic, trying to get the full combo on him. Looks like they are going to make the catch. They're trading that Ocean Drake for a pick on Melonic. And it's going to work out. Takes both mobilities. Oh my god, man. Tanks in Season 14.
Team fights enough that the macro will not matter as much. Right now, they are going to walk straight into Sisyph, but the hook doesn't manage to land, and that could be really costly for Z10. They should be able to kill a quarter here, although the stun doesn't land either, so maybe they don't even have the potential to. Right now, the Alice are able to walk away, and in they go, straight back in. Talia going to join them. Yes.
Oh my god, they didn't kill Kofta!
No, the knockback didn't happen. Shasku will be able to stay alive, and they do pick up the Lucian as well. Now
Lothan has to dodge.
Going to go aggressive. No! And now Sisyph in a dangerous situation, but on the flip side of this fight, Cozy has taken the Nautilus to town and will be able to pick up that kill, but will they survive? All out has been utilized. Damage onto Blue Azor is massive, but the knock-up, the stuns, it's all too much, and Z10 come out ahead.
Harpoon, that was the confidence booster he needs, and you have 2 minutes until you have to be contesting that soul. Oh, not again.
Not again. Situation flashes out. Important cooldowns being burned with only 2 minutes before the dragon as well. Definitely want to watch out for Sisyph. Oh wait, Harpoon died.
It's going to be the big tell on whether these fights get won or not.
Hook lands onto the Alistair Accord, goes aggressive now, moving
Lothan's
forward.
looking for it
up as well.
Oh my god!
From the backline, but hasn't moved forward. And Sizif now in big trouble here. Melodic going to go aggressive, but not able to get the knock. Sizif still buying time, and we still have another one on the other side. Blue Azor gets a bit of damage off as Lothan is stunned up, but will not go down just yet. Low HP, another bit of damage. Pillar of Fire, ultimate already utilized, and now this opens up massive for 0-10. They go forward with full confidence, and they take down back to the game.
And right there, whatever it was that Blue Azor was arguing with regards to the relevance of the He's looking for it though. He's looking so aggressively for it. He has been such a hero on this Nautilus before. He may have found it.
Hook lands. There's the rebuttal from a
No, he hasn't!
We do not have the ultimate, and the Nautilus is going to go down. Now Z10 stepping forward still, but they have to be a little bit more cautious.
Oh my
now,
god,
Sizif on the flip side, pedal to the metal.
Sizif's in. HP is lower, but thanks to Kofta, Lothan still has R up. He's saving it. He's still saving it. He's still saving it. He wants Harpoon really, really badly. Harpoon doesn't want any of that.
Now the damage coming through. Harpoon stepping forward. Kofta with the first kill. Accorda going low as well. There's Z10 moving forward, forcing back to the game. Sizif and Lothan on that flip side. You do have to be careful as they do pick out Melodic. Melodic is going to go down here. Sizif with the reset, able to get away. The Ornhorn is just going to get the slow, but will not be able to be forced back as Shazku.
For us, Z10. Now what are you going to do about the Elder? They've moved in. They have full control of the Elder Pit. They have the Scuttle. They think they found an area in.
They found
Remember
Melodic
Ocean.
as well. Big
Ocean
trouble.
is
The
up.
tank is going down.
Oh no, Lothan has no R!
Just yet, but he gets away, and now here we go. Moving forward, the damage from the brand is massive, and they've already taken down one. Sizif has fallen. Accord is going to go down as well. We are going to see Shaksu making their way out of this fight. They are surviving. Their way down. Cozy looking for a pick onto Melodic or Erdor, or maybe both, as Lothan is able to step forward here. Another TP coming in as well. A lot of utility is going to be used here.
Can you die?
And a TP response as well coming in from the side of 0-10. I'm not really sure if I agree with this one, as Kofta is in the mixer. Will finish off Shazku.
Oh my god, they're killing him!
Face to face with Sizif, he's going to go down, and Cozy is still alive over the front, but here comes Harpoon to take on the fight again. Cozy going to fall down, and they're looking for more. Blue Azor has joined the fight. Sizif in big trouble, will be removed from the game, and back to the game are in dire situations.
Yep, Accorda, the only one left alive. 26 seconds until Shazky, 46 seconds on Sizif. They may just choose to end the game now. A big play by Back to the Game. They tried to catch Zero Tenacity out individually. But unfortunately... Accorda trying to find something here.
Trying to buy some time, but we'll just finally go down. The Elder Dragon is just too strong. 10 seconds so before Lothan, 6 seconds before Shazku. Two towers still standing. They are starting to go down. 2 seconds on Shazku before he comes up. He's alive, but will they be able to finish it? The Nexus is all that is left. The damage on the Shazku is massive. Lothan moving forward, not going